Hey guys, what's up? So this is continuations of class object and method, and we'll see some more details about the class object method, and we'll also see in the memory what happens when we create the object and how object will acquire the property of class. So we'll see that each and everything in this tutorial. And this is brief about me. I come from mechanical background and I have my Facebook page. So if you have any doubt, you can ping me to my Facebook page and you can subscribe my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is very important because you have this channel, and if you click on this, you have a lot more videos. So based on your requirement, you can go and you can study. So let's say if you want to study Core Java, click on the Core Java. When you click on the Core Java, you will get module by module. You can go and you can study. And this is the GitHub locations where you will get all my source code. So this is the Core Java project, right? So here you will get, if you click on the src, you will get source code available here. Now let me start with the more concepts in the class and objects and methods. So in last class we have seen that how we have created the method, how we have created the variables. Now if you look at here, I have added one more variable called color. These three variables in a Java we call it as a either class variable or global variable or instance variable. It can be, you can call with any name, class variable, global variable or instance variable. Now we need to understand always the first things of any variable is a public, right? In earlier videos I have not written this, I have written in this video. So this is the access of the variable. Like what is the access of variable? Again, the weight. So weight has a public is the access, and then what is the type of the weight? Int, it's an integer type. Height is type is an integer type. Again, for the color, what is the access? Public, and the type is a string. In the same way for method also, if you look at the access is the public, void is the return type. So when we say void, which means your method will not return anything, like method has no outcome, right? And then method name and this method argument. In this we can supply the argument to the method. For it method, we have the access of the method, return type, and the it has one argument. Here we are supplying the arguments, which means we can supply the argument to the method, right? Similarly, if you focus on this main method syntax we need to follow. It should always, access should be always public, and it should be a static, right? We will see in the details static and non-static going forward. Here just try to understand the syntax. So it should be always static, then main method return type should be always void, and then the name of the main method, and the argument should be always a string of array. Always it should be a string of array, right? Because main method requires argument of a string of array, then only JVM will consider this as a main method and your program execution will start from here. Now within a curly braces, which is the body of the method, when you click on here, you can see that this is the body of the method. Within a main method we can create the object. So to create the object of the class, you need to write class name, object reference name, new operator, and then class name, and then parenthesis, right? That's how we create the object. Class name obj is equal to new and class name, and then on reference of object obj we can call the method. We can call walk method, we can call run method, we can also call it method. So to call it method we need to supply one argument because it has an argument. Similarly, we can create more than one object, right? So we don't have any limitations. We can create n number of objects. Only what we need to make sure that is reference should not be same. Reference should not be same. Reference should be unique. And then again on this reference, I can call any above method, right? I can call any above method. On obj2 here we can call, let's say, walk method, right? So that's how we can call that. Now here if you look at, I have created a three object, right? So how in memory, how object will get an area? If you look at with the pictorial representations, whatever reference, object reference you create, it will be in the stack area. In the stack area, your all reference, object reference will be there, obj, obj1, obj2, and whatever object you create, new operator, then class name, your object will get area in the heap area. This you need to remember. Object area will be in the heap area, whereas the reference will be in the stack area. Now in the heap area, every object will get a memory. In that memory, every object will get one copy of your non-static member of the class. All non-static. Your obj1 will get one copy of all non-static member. Obj also will get one copy of all non-static members. That's how Java works actually. So what does mean by static and non-static? I'm keep on saying that, which you'll see in more details going forward. Here, just try to understand when we don't write this keyword, right? Which means it is a non-static. Just now I wrote this keyword, which means this is a static member, right? See, same thing for the variable also. When you write here static, this is a static. When you don't write, it is a non-static. So remove the static. I want only a non-static in this class, right? So when you say non-static means it is all object member, and your every object will get one copy of non-static members. If you create 5 objects, your all 5 objects will get one copy of all non-static member of the class. So when I say non-static member of the class, it can be the properties of the class, it can be method of the class, right? It can be both, right? That is the reason we are getting one copy of non-static members. Apart from that, in my every package, what I do is I update notes.java. This notes.java, you'll have complete notes which you guys can go and read about this, and you will have the better understanding of how class, object, and method works, and how we create, how is the syntax. I have written in very details way, so you guys can read that. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this. I'll be keep on continuing the series. Hope you like this video. Hit like button and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you once again.